Merry Christmas baby thing. I think that'll be good.
Okay. That's too much picking, huh? You don't know that one, but I don't know that one. Neither do I.
You guys are diehards. Diehards, I tell you, get out in this weather. Incredible. How about 4 quarts of some stones here? Just a little bit. We got a number for you here. How about jumping? I don't know the words to it, man. Merry Christmas, baby. Sure did treat me fine. I said now, Merry Christmas, baby. Sure did treat me fine. Give me a diamond ring for Christmas. Now I'm living in paradise. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. Got good music on the radio. Let's tune it in here. Yeah. My reception, yeah. Feeling mighty fine. Got good music on the radio. I wanna kiss you, baby, underneath the mistletoe. I'm gonna take a
sound that I could hear.
I don't think you nixed your vocals. I don't think in fact your vocals were coming
I
through.
did. That was incredible. Was that it?
Yeah. That's it. That's we'll clean it all up.
That was a
Okay.
Clean process.
That was cool. I enjoyed it. Good.
Yeah, we all couldn't hear yourselves either.
I actually could hear myself
on that high
sometimes.
part on the well, I mean, I was singing on that whole lot of love.
I was
couldn't hear that.
whole lot of
Yeah, well, I was doing it, but I couldn't even
I
hear
can
it.
work totally still. I felt pretty bad about it actually.
Well, I mean,
We. Oh.
Hi there, my name is Bill Wiley. I'm of Wiley Records. You may remember me from the 70s. I promoted a lot of hot bands at the time, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, the Stairway Tour. But one of my favorite kinds of music is soul music, and I happen to have today with me the godfather of soul, Reverend Tito Hall. Reverend, thanks for coming out today.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Now, you've been in jail for like 15 years. You made one hot album. You've been in jail 15 years. I think a lot of your fans are wondering, what happened? Why did you go to jail?
Well, as you know, there's been, you know, some rumors about that, about why I went, and about running over my wife.
Right.
Okay, and of course we know, I've stated that that was an accident. I was, as you know, I've told you, I was backing out, go to a rehearsal. My wife happened to be putting the trash out by the side of the road. I ran over her, you know, mistakenly. Heard something. I pulled back up in the drive. I couldn't see anything, so I backed back out again. And heard this yelling and stuff, and she was laying there. So
you were in jail 15 years. What happened to the other band members? Were you in contact with them? I heard that there was going to be like a Dr. Darnell, your second-hand man in Soul Explosion, was going to start his own solo career. What happened to that?
Well, that's right. Darnell, he was in the pen also with me. He went with me. He's my right-hand man. He didn't do anything wrong, but he has no other marketable skills, so he went to the pen with me. Pee-wee, as you know, on bass, he was there also at a different part there, and our horn player, he was
Tyrone.
That's right. He was working for General Motors at the time.
While you were in the Slammer, though, did you have a chance to compose any new songs? Did you get any new material?
Yes, we did. We did a original song called "Turn Me Loose," which we performed, you know, immediately after we got out. I think.
"Turn Me Loose." Now, you performed that at the benefit concert.
Right.
Now, what was that benefit for? Was that AIDS, cancer research?
No, that was for me.
Benefit for you, all right.
Yes. Yeah,
I believe we have a clip of "Turn Me Loose." We'll be running that in a second here. Let's take a look at "Turn Me Loose" live performance. Tito Hall. Man, that looks great. That looks great. I love that song. Right. Okay. So, what did the other members do while you were in jail? Anything else happen with them?
Not really. There was some writing going on, and you know, the drummer and the bass player in Denton, they're doing a solo project.
Right.
So.
Now, I think a lot of people want to know, why do you sing soul? Why not country? Why not opera?
Well, I dabbled in those areas, you know, before. But I'm originally from, you know, Chicago. I grew up listening to artists on the Descartes label, the Shy Light Stylists.
Classics.
Gene Chandler.
I love those.
They were, you know, I grew up on the R&B sound, so I gravitated toward that naturally. So.
Right. So you have this new album out now. Is it going to be on CD? What are we looking at here? Do you like CD? I have a copy of it right here.
Sure.
If we could take a shot of this. This is Tito Hall's new album. It's called "Turn Me Loose." That's what we just saw the clip from there. How long do you think you can keep performing these high-energy shows that you're doing? You look great out there, let me just say.
Well, you look at some of the classics that are still around. We got Bob Dylan, we got Van Morrison, classics, guys that are in their 50s. James Brown, still in his mid-50s now, can still do the splits, you know, like nobody's business.
I agree.
So.
We'll be right back in a little bit. We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back with more of Tito Hall.
Some people think Social Security...
From the American Medical Association.
And we're back with Tito Hall, Godfather of Soul. Tito, what do you do off stage? What is the other side of Tito Hall, Godfather of Soul?
Well, you know, when I was in jail, I took up making shoes and pressing license plates. But there's not much of a market for that out here. So I also took up some other hobbies, needlepoint, and you know, macrame, and those kinds of things, which I do enjoy doing in my off time.
Now, in the Slammer of 15 years, why would you bother making a comeback?
Well, I just think that the time was right, you know. My fans were still out there. Your
fans, and that's one other thing. Are they new fans? Are we looking at the same generation of fans, or is it the same kids you listen to, Kids on the Block?
No, definitely not those kids. My hit, you know, before I went in, you know, still gets airplay on the oldie stations. So there were people out there that were waiting for a comeback, and they're there with their own kids. So I'm hoping for a new generation of listeners.
So when do we expect to see Soul Explosion performing again?
We're looking at probably sometime around the end of December, early January, and over at Blythe Spirits.
Sounds
we'll put
good.
flyers out for it.
That's great. So we're going to be hearing a lot more from Tito Hall, and that's about it for right now. I'm Bill Wiley. We'll be back in a little bit.
Stiletto, outlawed in most major cities. The trench knife.
Don, was this your idea of some kind of joke for my birthday? Are you just getting even with me?
I had no idea what they were talking about or what the show was even about.
You lie. I know that you're Tito Hall's manager, and you're just trying to pretend like you're not.
First of all, that wasn't a real Tito Hall. So I don't know who that guy was. And Bill Wiley, I was like, I don't know who these people are, so don't blame me. I thought it was something you came up with.
It's your idea, I know it.
Well, who produced this show anyway? That's what we need to talk about. Who produced this segment?
I guess we're going to have to find out, and we'll go get them. Stay with us. We'll be back next week for another great and exciting show with UHTV. Bye-bye.
Peace.